Gino Pettis Adventures. I'm still Gino, still my adventures. It is the first day of the rest of your life, and if nothing changes, nothing's going to change. What I'd like to show you right now is a piece of property that I was remiss in uploading the video a couple of months ago. So it's a great piece of property. The only challenge to this video is since COVID, I have had this phlegm and cough thing that I can't get rid of. And in this video, it's not exactly helping me out. So I apologize. But it's a great piece of property. So watch, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, tell a friend, call me, 505-501-8889. We'll talk about the property. Anyway, take it away. I don't even know where to start. I'm at a piece of property 4 kilometers south of Valle de San Jose. And it's at an altitude of about 4,200 feet. And I don't know if you can hear the creek, but down over there is a creek. And it runs along 2.5 hectares. The property runs on 2 sides of the property. Up the hill here would be the other boundary, and it runs and includes a spring. So in this 2.57 hectares of land, it has water in a creek around half of it, and its own spring, its own natural live spring down at the other end. It's fully planted. The coffee's 18 months old. It'll start to produce next year. The bananas are producing 2 million pesos excuse me, 2 million pesos of bananas every 15 days. So the bananas are good, the coffee's good, and this piece of ground will actually return you cash on cash 35% return annually. That's not even the good part. The good part is it's flat. Where do you get flat in Colombia? You don't get flat in Colombia anywhere. Where do you get 2 water points, a creek and a natural spring? Anywhere. We're in the middle of the freaking drought right now, and there's water coming out of the spring and water in the creek. 4,200 feet. It's cool. It's probably 78 degrees right now, and we're in the dead middle of the summer. It is a hot puppy yesterday. So what I'm trying to say, if you want an investment to come live with Juan Valdez and Tarzan, well, it's not that far to civilization. You can build a house here for about 100 million pesos. Not really sure how much that is, maybe 20, 30 grand, 20 grand maybe. And you could actually make a living here. And a pretty good one for Colombia. The neighbors are good. The guy that's selling it is somebody you don't want to screw with ever. He's not the easiest person on the planet. But nobody messes with him, and nobody bothers his stuff, and nobody bothers his friend's stuff, so just go figure. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip this around and show you just how cool it is. So the road's not too bad coming in. It's a dirt road, but a lot of it has a placa huella on it, and they're going to build more. This is the road going into the property, which starts right here along this line of coffee and bananas. And the road goes up and around, and if you look, it's a banana tree there in the background, way up there in the background. That's the other end of it. It's wood they've chopped. So we're just going to take a little stroll down. This coffee is like 12 to 18 months old. It's not going to produce much for another year. In another year it'll be in full production. Here's our little creek. What you have to know, the reason we left El Camonte was because there was no more water. To have this much water in a little creek against your property in the middle of the summer in Colombia is a blessing. I mean, it just doesn't happen. Just doesn't happen. So this is kind of the upper end of the property where where things are pretty thin. Coffee's not too good here, the bananas aren't too good here, but this would be a great place for a house. Let's just continue on down. These coffee plants will be producing pretty good. It's not real thick here. It's okay. If you're going to build a house there, you don't want to tear all that stuff up anyway. It could probably use some more coffee. Still got the creek running by us. So now, starting from this is a ditch to bring water off the road back down into the creek. So from here on, the coffee and bananas are really good. As you can see them thickening up. Another year you won't know this place. So you can just see how the production gets better and better and better. So anyway, it's about another 50 meters down to the end of the creek where it takes, there's a big pool. But you need to just look at this coffee and these bananas. And you need to look at the hillside where there's no coffee, where there should be coffee. So there's a lot of room for improvement. I don't know what this slab was, but that's interesting. And so we're talking 600 million pesos here. 600 million pesos is $180,000 about. Is that correct? Hold on, I have my super calculator here.
$600 million?
Mm-hmm.
153,600
for 6 point something acres. Wow, 20 grand an acre in production of bananas and coffee. Ah! And there's even internet. They will actually put fiber optic internet to the edge of this property. Could you believe that? Holy guacamole. They won't do that in the States or Canada. We got electricity, we got live running water, a spring, 20 grand an acre. Come on down, guys. Call me, Gino, 505-501-8889. You'll be glad you did. God bless you. The first day of the rest of your life, so act like it. Nothing changes, nothing changes. You ain't getting any younger, buddy. See you on the flip side. God bless.